Tuesday, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Washington football team taking on Joe Burrow and the Carolina Panthers.
Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington football team. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they interplay here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. On the return, Deontay Harris. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback in his 9th season in the NFL. It's Ryan Tannehill.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Number 41.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 11 carries, 57 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off.
Tre'Davious White.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Burrow. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
3-yard line.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up
for Ron Rivera, the head coach of Washington. Can't help but think about all the great years he had as the head coach of these Carolina Panthers. He was the head man from 2011 to 2019, and his best year, no doubt, 2015. That's when the Panthers went 15-1, 2 playoff wins as well before ultimately falling to Denver in Super Bowl 50. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo.
Complete.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
The ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd.
23-yard line.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st down.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop.
Brought him down. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. On the left side, a catch by White. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Oh, and now some space to operate. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Alvin Kamara, 95 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Scott on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
On the play. First down, Carolina.
They run it with Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. A quick pass here to Godwin. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
And that one makes it 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Harris on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And now a pause here after the play because, as you can see, slow to get up is Alvin Kamara. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The first carry for Josh Adams, the Notre Dame product. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Adams takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Harris has it over the middle.
Tannehill's pass
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
That's a gain of 7. Brings
through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter with this Washington 14, Panthers 7.
Washington on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Washington.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
There on the coverage.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does he?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Looking for Shepard deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop. On 2nd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
Here's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Jabari Zuniga. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And we get a glance here, Charles, at his 2 touchdown runs.
And, partner, have you ever noticed that when someone scores a second time, they have a little bit of extra pep in their step? It's always, they're always fired up to score. But when you get in twice, it's almost like they're thinking, this could be the start of something really big.
Then you want number 3, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Go get it.
They'll begin here with Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A carry for Adams. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 42.
Tannehill now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, his intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
To throw is Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
First down.
So that one will be accepted. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now a carry for Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16. At the 21.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. That'll be complete to Cook. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Complete to Jared.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Whoosh.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And they're in the 2nd quarter now in Las Vegas. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll run it here with Adams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Tannehill. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 5.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 4 yards out. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now Hausch get a tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Caught on the right side by Adams. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he'll complete this one to Berrios.
Tannehill's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. In our game, it's been Ryan Tannehill who's had the hot hand in the first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
20. First down, Panthers.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he coughed it up.
Burrow's pass complete to Deebo Samuel.
Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
In Washington territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They defer to White out of the shotgun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Now here's a throw that's complete, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Complete to Deebo Samuel.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Burrow looking to pass. On the left side, a catch by White. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd.
Burrow's pass complete to Tyler Boyd. A gain of 4.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 3-yard line.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Jacobs now. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought to
But it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Joe Burrow sacked.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Makes this Washington 21, Panthers 10.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Burrow. This is White on the screen. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again, Burrow. And he'll find Akins there, complete.
Burrow's pass.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Panthers.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Complete to Chris Godwin. A 5-yard.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Burrow. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
Washington 21, Panthers 13.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
1st and 10.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the 2-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Carolina.
And Burrow going to throw again. He completes it right side away. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
To James White.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Burrow on 3rd down. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
19-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Running out of the gun with White. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty.
Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A quick pass here to Godwin. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Ball start. Offense.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Jabari Zuniga
in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Anthony Jennings.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
21, Panthers 16.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. Buda Baker on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Tannehill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Alvin Kamara on the carry.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That'll be complete to Cook. 7 yards, the pickup there. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here we go with Burrow. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. He'll drop it underneath to White. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Goes underneath here to White. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
They'll look to throw. And a dump off to White. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackmon. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.
So a victory here for the Washington football team.
And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Washington,
it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Carolina, this was basically just an exhibition game for them, as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.